Hey, what's up guys, Jake here, and today I'm going to be covering why I switched back to the iPhone 6 from Android. If you're out of the loop for a while, I've been using the HTC One M8 for about 5 or 6 months, and I thought it was time for a change. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into why I made the switch. First off has to be the design, the look of the phone, and the size. Something Apple has always got right with their phones, or just their products in general, is looks, and the iPhone 6 definitely lives up to that. For the longest time I've been wanting a bigger screen on the iPhone, and now I finally have it, and I absolutely love it. Next is something that has always made me a big fan of the iPhone, the camera. Sure, there's Android cameras out there with double the amount of pixels, but that doesn't mean much to me. This camera is outstanding. The pictures, the 1080p recording, the 240 frames per second slow motion, all of it. Now of course that all comes down to personal preference, and there are still great cameras out there on the Android platform that can produce great images, but just in a different way. This one is small, but it makes a huge difference, and it's iMessage. Well, basically all the new features in the messaging app. I've had to use Hangouts for a while, and it was great, all up until the latest update, but iMessage is more convenient for me, as most people I text have iPhones. Something else that pulled me back to the iPhone is the App Store. Now, don't get me wrong, Google Play Store is getting a lot better than it used to be, but a lot of the apps I like to use and sync with my computer are on iOS, and it just runs better with iOS. So it just makes it a lot easier for me overall. Now this last one is pretty bold, and it's actually iOS 8 in general. I talked about it a bit in my first impressions, and it's actually coming together nicely. Apart from the annoying bugs, it's really headed in the right direction. Yes, they'll use some features that Android has had for a while, but did you expect iOS to stay the same forever? I mean, no. Same goes for Android. It's not a big deal, and it's just improving each operating system more. The new features of iOS such as Handoff and Apple Pay are killer, and I can't wait to use them more once they are fully available. So that pretty much sums why I have switched back over to the iOS platform. It's just more practical for me. Does this mean it's the end for me on Android? No, no way. I'm already thinking about the next Android phone I'll get. If you're considering the iPhone 6, I say go for it. It's a great phone that has amazing improvements over the last one. But if you don't think you're ready for iOS, or you're just getting tired of it, kind of like I did with my iPhone 5S, go to Android or stay on Android. Anyway, thanks for watching guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave that thumbs up, and